Ladies and gentlemen, powered and non-powered people, great people of the nation of Saint Super, greetings. I, Sondon, the first Super Jake of all time and eternity, is at your service once again. Now you guys all know that the last time I spoke up here, the dreaded Villigone King and his forces attacked our current location in Saint Super's capital of Super Jake City 6 months ago. And during that attack, we suffered many losses from the Villigone King and his forces' disgraceful crimes against Saint Super. Many people suffered from the siege of Super Jake City, and I am one of them. One of the victims was my wife, Diana Dawn. Since the absence of my father, the Clockwork Angel, and me becoming leader of Saint Super, the Villigone King has led a campaign of terror against our beloved nation of Saint Super. And we will not let him win. We cannot let him win. Because we are Saint Superin, and that is what makes us unstoppable. Together, we will fight to secure our border and every other region of Saint Super from the Villigone attacks. And we will bring justice upon the Villigone King and his forces. But until then, I want to reveal that my wife, Diana Dawn, survived the attack from the siege of Super Jake City. Here she is, alive and well.
Great people of Saint Super, I just want to say I am glad and be back leading beside my husband in Super Jake. Sondon, prayers go out to all precious souls and all the families who sacrificed it all to their defend Saint Super.
That's all, folks. God bless Saint Super, and God bless Super Jake Planet. Good day. Villigone King! Who dares come into my throne room unannounced? Your Majesty, it is I, General Frightdire, and I just watched the news, and you might want to see this. Roger that! Good morning. I am your host, Jack Song, and this is your Saint Superin news station. Breaking news! Saint Super's leader in Super Jake, Sondon, just addressed the nation at the House of Super Jake with a very patriotic speech. Together, we will fight to secure our border and every other region of Saint Super from the Villigone attacks. And we will bring justice upon the Villigone King and his forces. Sondon referenced the siege of Super Jake City 6 months ago, and vows to bring justice against the Villigone King and his forces. He also revealed that his wife, Diana Dawn, survived the bombing attack during the fateful day. But until then, I want to reveal that my wife, Diana Dawn, survived the attack from the siege of Super Jake City. Here she is, alive and well.
Great people of Saint Super, I just want to say I am glad and be back leading beside my husband in Super Jake. Sondon, prayers go out to all precious souls and all the families who sacrificed it all to their defend Saint Super.
I am your host, Jack Song, and this is your Saint Superin news station. Good day.
Sondon's wife survived the attack. Rats! That's it. General Frightdire, I need you and some of my Villigone troops to sneak behind enemy lines and assassinate Diana Dawn. And if you can assassinate Sondon, assassinate him as well. But first, we need to attack his heart! Roger that. Good. Here is what we're going to do. I'm coming, Sondon and Diana Dawn. Ha 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 ha!